So you wanna play Siege? Well, Siege is a new deal. It's kinda hard. It's basically the just sheer amount of enemies that they will throw at you that will make it hard. If you go through the normal operations campaign, you will have somewhat of an easier time. The only thing that's hard there is the bosses. The bosses makes the operations hard. But it's an easier time and you get a storyline experience. Whilst the Siege is it's so much fun to play PvE style. So if you've got a couple of friends with this game, you can have a blast. It's a lot of fun, even if you play by yourself. So anyways, I got some advice on where to start. So depending on how low level you are and how badly upgraded your weapons are. So operations is the best place to earn data slates, especially if you need relics. Because you can change the difficulty level there so you actually are finding those relics. So if you need data points to upgrade your weaponaries, you need to throw yourself into operations. But it's also the place where you could get the most EXP. If you clear a map, you will get XP. If you fail a map, you don't get any XP. You get like small amounts, like 10. So you either get a couple of thousand or you get like crap amounts of EXP. They have become a little bit better on that on operations. You get, depending on how many stages of the map you cleared. So it's more forgiving. Whilst in Siege, there's no forgiving features at all. You need to clear a certain amount of waves. So you will be dropped on a map. There's 1 to 5. Then you have 6 to 10. Then you have 11 to 15. And then you have 16 to 20. And after that you will have unending waves. So, and the difficulty level is constantly increasing. So to get your EXP, you need to clear 5 maps. So let's say you die on map 10. Then it's like you went back to Battle Barge after you cleared 5. So you have cleared 4 waves and you won't get any EXP for that, basically. So this is end game, basically. You can level up doing it, but it's not likely. But I'm gonna do some theoretical helps that will help you be able to. So you need to think a little bit different. Normal is really easy when you got upgraded weapons, and the hard is never easy at all. It's super hard. It's the sheer amount of damage. So you need to be really good to play the hard. So start out with normal. It's gonna be hard enough, especially if you're new to the game. So I would say the biggest issue is what resources to gain. You start with 200 points, unless you get late into the game. If you get thrown into a game, you will start with 0 points. So you have to earn your the points by clearing waves and doing specific things. And that's like grenade kills, and you got class stuff that you need to clear. So every class got 3 things they can earn points on. So you have to clear those. And then you have the normal ones that you have to clear to get points. So you have to check that out depending on which class you play. With the points you can buy stuff out of the terminal. And the terminal can give you a bunch of stuff. The terminal can give you Cadians that will help you fight. The Cadians, some might say that they are bad, but they are actually a lot better than you think. They occupy the enemy and take the heat of you. So if you have Cadians on the map, it will be easier to get your friends on their feet if they fall down. And it will be... they actually do more damage than you might think with the last guns. So they actually do help out a lot. And there are certain points that you can stand. There are certain places you can stand where they spawn, which will help you if you're in need. You will have people that are fighting on your side, and also you will save them from getting murdered from stronger units, so they can help out even more. So fighting where the Cadians are spawning is sometimes a very good advice to do. The difference in experience here is that if you play on normal, you're having fun, but the experience you gain is pretty low. So if you stop after wave 5, you're not getting a lot. On hard, though, you get actually a good amount of experience. So if you're on normal, you need to clear 15 waves to get similar amount of EXP as clearing wave 5 on hard. But the difficulty level is extreme. So if you fail on hard, you won't get anything. Whilst on you fail to clear 15, you at least will get the EXP of the waves up to cleared 10. So start out with normal is my advice. Try to clear 15. You're good EXP wise there. 16 to 20 is super hard. Do that with friends, or if you just feel that the group is strong, because you need to save a lot of points to clear 16 to 20, and you need to have saved up even more points to continue after that. It is possible, but not with random people. So if you play alone, try to reach for 15. You can try 16 to 20 for fun, but you will most likely fail. It's pretty hard even on normal, even with upgraded weapons. What type of tactics should you have when it comes to buying units and equipment? Now, it's I would say that it all depends on your equipment level and your character level, and how far you will probably go. And I would say that even if you are with the bad equipment, you are if your character is low level with no prestige points and you have grey weaponry, you should at least clear 10. And if your squad is better leveled than you can still reach 15 easily, or at least try to do so. So my advice would be to utilize your points depending on what your friends buy as well. So wave 1 to 5 you should be able to clear on normal without using any points at all. So just try to save up all the points, maybe by one unit of Cadians, to get the enemies off you. So and the team. So that would be the least you should buy in the first 1 to 5. So the 6 to 10, another Cadian group. You might want to save up to a Dreadnought, but most people don't buy a Dreadnought on 10. So if you can't buy it yourself, which is not likely, then it will be a waste of point to put in. So getting a Space Marine instead on the Astartes line, you can get either a heavy, a tactical. I think the Vanguard is damage increase if you play a melee character. Bulwark is also good. So against the melee damage. So it's The stardies are only 200 points, but they help out a lot. The only way they become wasted is if you die entirely. So if you have a skull and low life, you shouldn't buy a Space Marine. Because if you die, you will lose his effect to the team. So then you just wasted 200 points. But if you're at full health and don't have a skull, then you should definitely buy an Astartes Space Marine. When you do come to 11 to 15 though, here is where you need to have at least 500 points to the Dreadnought, approximately, to help pay for it. So you can put another unit of Acadians, depending if you're high or low, or if your teammates have paid for them. Because they do increase in number on the third point step of the Acadian. You can only buy 5 Acadian spots, and then you're out of Acadians. You won't only get like one little group in the beginning. I think if you clear wave 20 and go into 21 to beyond, then I think you get free Acadians at certain points, but exactly where and how many I don't know. But they do show up. So when it comes to ammunition boxes, the big ammunition box for 200 you should only buy in the beginning of a segment, and you should only do it if you do long-term battles, as in 16 to 20 or 21 to beyond, and you only have 5. You should buy it in the beginning. So let's say you're on 16, you buy it so it will be empty to when you finish 20. And then on 21 you need a new box, but it's still 200. You can get a full ammunition setup for 30 points, and the big ammunition box costs 200. So it's mostly a team buy. So it's better and smarter if you have characters that are wasting ammunition like crazy. Which will make you go longer faster, but you will use a lot of points doing so. So it's not super bad, it's just costly. So it depends on what you want to put your points in. The relics are really good to have. Don't use it unless you really have to, and don't die with them, because then it gets wasted. So wait and see if someone can revive you, and at the end of the timer you really need to manually use it, or it's all your equipment gets wasted, and you will die, if you have a skull, of course. I think it's the skull. If you have a skull, it will be used automatically. Yeah, that one is weird. So what? I wonder if that's a bug. Because when you have a skull, you get revived automatically. That's when you go down. You get revived automatically when you go down. When you don't have a skull, you can actually die and lose the equipment. That's super weird. But that's how it works anyways. So pick what's cool and fun to you and try it out. I think PvE is underrated. I didn't try it at all. I was like, nah, this isn't my thing. But that was before, when it only had the operation modes. The PvE wasn't a big deal to me. But when the siege mode was released, I was like, I really need to try this out, and it's super fun. As long as you figure out the perk tree for the classes and the perk tree for the weapons, it's good. But if you're going into if you don't dig into the perks of the characters and the weapons. If you're unaware of them, then you will have a horrible time playing this. So it's but when you do level things up and gets the perks that makes you awesome, it's so much fun. So it's I've played this over 300 hours, and I maxed all the characters and almost all the weapons. It's a good time. So if you haven't bought it and you like Warhammer, you should.